Are people separate than nature, or is everything interconnected? Are all living systems connected in some way? And why does this matter to humans?
Well, everything is interconnected, just that we've been through a few hundred years of the illusion of separation, manufactured very calculatedly by the Newtons and the Bacons and the Descartes, basically for colonizing other parts of the world and colonizing nature. They were writing Cartesian reductionist mechanistic physics philosophy exactly when colonization was beginning and East India Company was being created. My PhD thesis is on non-locality and non-separability in quantum theory. So at the quantum level, we know everything is interconnected, not separate fragmented particles. Indigenous cultures have known that, and I'm just sharing with you from my book, Democracy from Steve Seattle. This we know. All things are connected, like the blood which unites our family. All things are connected. And then in amazing cultures and civilizations like mine, based on interconnectedness, and interconnectedness at the level of consciousness, interconnectedness at the level of the flow of the vital energies of life, the food, the water, the air, interconnectedness of our intelligences and our senses. So the illusion of separation is a short-lived illusion, and it is time for us to transcend it.
What is your new book, Oneness versus the 1% about?
Well, oneness versus 1% is at one level just an easy way to talk about the very tiny group of oligarchs and billionaires running the world today. No one elected them to power. No one supported the model of deregulation, rent collection, imposition, surveillance capitalism that they have institutionalized from the top. And I witnessed this personally at the Paris summit on climate change. And Bill Gates was trotting around, basically instructing heads of state. And his new book on answers, solutions to a climate crisis, are repeating everything he said on the stage that day. Everything the opposite of what the science truly tells us. And then a year later, Bayer was bought by Monsanto, and we dug deeper, and my son has worked on this book with me. He's done a lot of the research. So two things were happening. Billionaires were becoming more powerful than governments, so a political economic shift, and they are running the show because they're totally unregulated, and they're in every country. And the second was that the corporations who looked very, very big were now being eaten up by the billionaire money and the new asset management funds of the BlackRocks and the Vanguards. And then we realized it's just one rule of big money, unaccountable, destroying democracy, destroying the earth. And that's the challenge we have, to face the 1% through the interconnectedness that gives us power, interconnectedness with the earth that makes us realize we are living beings, interconnectedness as earth citizens, but interconnectedness through solidarity. Yeah. Yes, each of us celebrates our womanhood, and we do Women's Day and Black Lives Matter marches, but the next level is one humanity on one planet. And it's only that solidarity that will bring the oligarchs and billionaires under control. Otherwise, they'll destroy the world while they talk about saving the world through their philanthro-imperialism.
Tell us about your latest documentary.
Well, it's not my latest documentary, just a group of people who, Jim and Camilla Beckett. Jim had been following me for a long time. I used to be part of Symposia on the Sea and on religion, science, and the environment. And he was a bit surprised that a woman from a mountain area in India, could walk into the UN and talk, and there'd be standing ovation. And he wanted to solve this puzzle. So they've done the film called Seeds of Vandana Shiva. It's their film. It's not mine. I never write about myself. I never make films on myself. I mean, that much ego I don't have. Yeah, I write about the world.
How close are we to running out of drinking water for parts of the world?
I've grown up in a beautiful land where we sing songs to our rivers, and our national anthem itself talks about India being the land of the Ganges and the Yamuna. And I've seen water at 10 feet, even in the desert areas. And then came the Green Revolution, and the World Bank said, oh, this is primitive. Put energized tube wells, and we'll give you loans, and we'll give you subsidized electricity. And now they're cursing up the farmers. So 75% of the water has been destroyed in a few short decades because of a water-thirsty Green Revolution, which uses 10 times more water to produce the same amount of food. And the second is this thinking of every commons either as a mine to extract or as a dump yard to put your waste. That thinking has destroyed our beautiful rivers and streams and turned even the Ganges into a garbage dump. And that's why we keep having projects to clean the Ganges, but till the spirit brings back reverence for our Mother Ganga, this will not heal. And in fact, a recent disaster in my mountains on the 7th of February was once again related to the violation of the rivers. So we can have water forever for everyone, not just all human beings, but all beings, because all beings need water. The trees need water, the animals need water, the birds need water, the worms need water. Or right now we have 1 billion people without drinking water. And there is now an attempt to financialize water and put it on future trading and speculation and derivatives to make money, to turn the scarcity into a new place to make money. And that will take even more water away. The bottled water took water away. I have helped women in Pachimada who for fighting Coca-Cola, which was mining 1.5 million liters of water per day. And they were running out of water, drinking water, walking 10 miles. And they said, this must stop. And they shut down Coca-Cola, and I stood with them. So we are running out of water because of a bad industrial agriculture model, privatization and commodification, and profiteering from water by putting it in plastic bottles. I think it's the most obscene thing that human beings could do to water and to themselves and to the planet.